happens here around me. Thank you, buddy. Hey, 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 hey. Frank, I see you, Frank. Good morning, y'all. Welcome here to Life Happens Here with Strawberry Red. Our topic is tag a game. Okay, that is our topic. So we are going to be talking about tag today. So if you're new to tag and don't know what's going on, as I can see, thank you for the faves. You gonna learn a little bit of something here today. If you are new and active and still know a little something, but don't know much and still trying to learn, you gonna learn something here today. If you a vet and been here, you can still learn something from here today. So it don't matter where stage you are here on tag, you're gonna learn something here today, okay? And if you know something, give your feedback as well, okay? So there are a few rules that I would like to go over here. Okay, as this is a feature show, and if you're not a guest on the panel, can't anybody just get on my panel, okay? So I'll be seeing y'all requesting a box. You must sign up for the show. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to my number 1. You can reach out to my number 2, or you can reach out to Southside. Okay, these are people that you can sign up to if you want to get on to the show, but you cannot just pop in at any time. But I do have an after show special. This is where you can get in the date box and still give your opinion on the topic. So stick around for the whole hour and engage. You can still engage in the chat. Remember, this is Life Happens, okay? So these people experiences that they have experienced, real life situations on this app. You may not agree with their answers, and it's totally okay if you don't agree, but we can agree to disagree respectfully. So we're going to keep the chat respectful. Now, anytime anyone get out of order, we're going to throw you in the hallway, okay? We're just going to politely pull you in the hallway, and we're going to keep it pushing, okay? And if you come up on the backup on some other stuff, we're going to put you back in the hallway, okay? So respect everyone here on the panel. Also, fave everyone here on the panel. Make sure y'all hit him with a fave. Make sure y'all continue to gift the stream. As the goal today is to turn me all the way up, okay? We can get to 60 milli today, okay? Last week we did horrible, okay? And we the number 1 show. So we don't tank in metrics, okay? So make sure y'all turn up today in this stream for the 1 hour because the gifts count from 8 to 9. So make sure y'all turn up, okay? And let's see who we got here. We got Foster Fresh joining us here. Foster, request a box. Request it back. All right, y'all. So welcome to the panel. We have Judy Cakes here to my right. She's the only female right here on the panel, but she got me to back her up just in case the guys try to double team her on here on the panel. We got Libra Gang, and we got Mr. October Strawberry, and we have Foster Fresh join in on the panel. Okay, so these are topics strictly related to tag. It's tag a game. Well, where did I come from with this topic? There's so much chatter about tag, and people like to say, tag, it's not real. I don't really take tag seriously. Well, it is real. These are people's real lives. We're real in the flesh. We're just virtually, okay? We're spending our real money. We're investing our real time and energy. So it's real, okay? Our mental health is involved. Our attitudes and our spirit is involved. So this is real, okay? So tag is really not a game, but y'all playing it like y'all playing a video game, okay? So we need to get some straightening up here today. So I'm going to just start off a little light, and then I'm going to go into those deep questions. So I'm going to start off with my only one beautiful lady here on the panel, Miss Judy Cakes. And I want to ask you, what was your main purpose for coming on to tag? Why are you here?
My main purpose for coming on to tag, well, I started streaming on another streaming platform, and that was about in the middle of the pandemic. And I'm going to agree with you, it definitely was on some mental health stuff. This was back when, you couldn't really be face to face with anybody. I used to like to smoke. So, we get together, get in the box, smoke, talk it up, chat it up, and everything like that. You're not by yourself. You're actually able to interact with some people and things like that. That's really why I joined. I stayed because it just became something wonderful. It became something where I could, make some wonderful friendships, where I could, I'm gonna run into friendships, I'm gonna run into the other side as well, the horribleness as well. But I mean, that's the real world for you. But I say that's definitely why I came, was just definitely the interaction.
The interaction. And did things change as you began to progress on the app? Did your view change of why you're here now?
Um, no, I still love the interaction. I still love get going live, putting up my day box and meeting new people, getting their perspectives on things. Definitely.
Okay, okay. And I'm going to bring it over to you, Libra Game. Same question. Why are you here on Tag? What is your purpose?
Initially, I was just talked into coming on this app. I refused for maybe like a year and a half and just kept saying no. Like, why would I go on there? Like, no, no, why would I do that? And somebody just kept pushing the issue. So I just got on here literally just to like see how it was. And next thing you know, it actually ended up being a lot of fun. I met a lot of cool people on here, so that's why I ended up staying.
Okay.
But initially, it was literally just like a way to kill time for me.
Okay, okay, okay. And October, same question to you. Why are you here? What's your purpose?
Why am I here is totally different from why I was initially brought here. How that song goes. I was looking for the yeah. So initially I came on here for a reason, but come to find out, I got sucked into a woman's lab who I supported for about 2 months. And I really don't go outside that much. So this was like my outside. This was my activity. This was my extracurricular. I go to the casino. You spend money at the casino, but sometimes you don't get it back. You spend money on here, sometimes you don't get it back. So I felt that I'd rather do this than do what I was doing before. I stayed and love it because I actually met some dope individuals on here. And it's like, this is my getaway. I'm on here more than I talk to my actual family in real life. So, and it's like these people aren't my family because they actually know more about me now than my real family. So that's why I actually stayed.
Okay, okay. And Foster, same question for you. What is your main purpose here on the app?
Well, actually, I was streaming from another app back in like 2017, and they kept playing a commercial for Tag. They said, "Hey, come over here, join this app." I didn't know what it was. I was on another app called Tango. I was streaming. I'm not new to streaming, so I was streaming for years, but I just downloaded the app one day. I was like, you know what? Let me play around with this. And somebody said something about the pandemic. That's when I actually started to delve into this. And when I found out that this actually paid to just, hey, you can just watch commercial, or hey, you could just, I was like, wow, because Tango, you have to swipe. You have to, what I'm saying, you can swipe like a penny or whatever, but you gotta swipe. But on here, I'm like, damn, I can watch a commercial. I could just convert my coins. You can't do that on, there's a lot of different things you can do on here. But long story short, I basically got on here just to get off of Tango and get another platform, network, and lo and behold, I met this beautiful woman up in the top, and it's just, it went. It just kind of like, I'm here. I don't want to even be on the other app, but this.
Okay, okay. Welcome here to Life Happens here with Strawberry Red. Our topic is Tag a Game. Okay, now we're going to start really getting into the questions. We know why their purpose is here. Everyone's purpose is different. Some came for dating. Some already knew it was a streaming platform to make money. Some people were just brought here by others and just fell in love with the app. So we all have different reasons on why we're here. Then their perspective changed later on once they got to really know the app. So my question to you, Judy, is what type of supporter are you?
What type of supporter am I? I say I'm an enthusiastic supporter. As anybody who knows me knows, I love to gift. I love to see people's faces when I throw certain gifts and things like that. I love to gift. And on the other side, I feel like support isn't just gifts. On the other side, support is, sitting in somebody's live, talking to them, participating in the discussion, jumping in and out of the date box, just to kind of, if you see that person's live, dipping low a little bit, just kind of pep it up a little bit, maybe jump in and start a little dance party or whatever. I'm that type of supporter. I'm gonna support you in any way that I really can.
Okay. And Libra Gang, what type of support are you?
I would say I'm more reactive. I think it really depends for me because I don't really get on the app too often if I'm not gonna stream.
Okay.
So a lot of times, I'm not even on the app. It's not like I'm just sitting around. I'm just jumping in streams and avoiding people. I'm just not on the app like at all. Um, and as far as my support, I basically support mainly the people that support me. That's where most of my attention goes. Um, I tend to move around if I want to meet some people, but it won't be at least what they expect. It's like, if you come to my stream and you hang out with me, I'll give you all of my time. If you don't, then you might not see me.
Okay. Okay, so it just really just depends because you're not on the app, but when you are on the app, you can be pretty active in those people that have supported you. Okay. Well, October and Foster, I have a totally different question. I'm not going to ask you what type of supporter you are, but I'm going to ask you what type of support do you like to receive? October.
For those who know me, I like to receive caring support. You have a lot of things. You have financial support. You have, a lot. I just use the word care. I like to receive caring support because, to tell you the truth, I don't care. Like, I block people who came in and gifted me, ICs and golden dragons and things like that. But the reason being is because you don't know anything about me. So the only thing that I feel that you did was you seen me doing something somewhere else, or you seen me doing something, and it was basically like a big gift. Other than that, it's like the people who actually know me, them are the ones who I rock with and I stay with. I'm talking about my color. I'm talking about how many kids I got. I mean, like from the time that I start streaming to the time that I developed, what was my name before Mr. October? These things that people actually know about me. So them ones are the actual people that I look for in my life that's going to stay there with me. The most genuine thing that you can do is come to my life for the first time, me tell you something or you tell you something about me, and the next time you come, I remember that, and we get to engage and talk about that again. That's dope.
Okay. Now we know what type of support you like to receive. Now can you tell us what type of support you do not want to receive, October?
I don't want the fakes. Again, if anybody knows me, don't get me started. It's loyalty. I don't care about anything else on here but loyalty. Loyalty doesn't mean you have to be loyal to me, but it means, whoa, my God. Whoa, my God. Hold on. Whoa, my God. Wait, hold on. That was just...
Right, back to back, too.
Let's go.
I want to celebrate this. I'm not no hater.
We gotta stop for a minute.
In the middle of my conversation. Get out of here.
I kind of want to see the
60 million.
Well, fuck it. It's fucking Dragon World then, goddammit. Fuck that. It's Dragon. It's fucking Dragon. It's fucking Dragon World then, goddammit. It's fucking Dragon World.
Wait, don't make me cry.
Yeah. We got about 5 dragons we finna watch.
Yeah, we ain't talking about tag no more. We just talk about dragons.
Big 60 milli.
Right.
You so lucky my fingers was trying to swipe. I was trying to find that lady too, bro.
That's why he's happy, y'all.
I was trying to find that lady. Big 60. I want to yell, but this is a nice, genuine, organized show. But I definitely want to yell.
I'm sorry.
Oh, damn, I wouldn't be me, goddammit. Big 60 million, hello!
That's right.
My time is up. I don't even care. We got some dragons to watch. Y'all say, have y'all ever seen fucking 4 dragons in a row? Like,
go.
I don't really go with you.
Thank you, Happy. Big 60 million. All right.
What you mean, all right? Nigga, no more dragon.
There's more. There's more.
Every dragon. He literally gave me every dragon.
They sold out of dragons.
Thank you. Thank you, number one. Thank you, both of you. All right, y'all. Okay. Back to what type of support you don't want to receive. Welcome, y'all to Life Happens here with Strawberry Red. Big 60 Millie. Shout out to my hubby, Baldy. It's tag a game. What type of support you do not want to receive? October.
Jesus, Baldy.
Shit.
I don't want people to be here for anything else but me. When I say me, it's my energy. It's my vibes. I come in, if you're having a bad day, I guarantee if you leave my live, you will be feeling good by the time you walk up out of there. I don't never leave anyone hanging. So it's like, sometimes you come into people's lives and it's like you get lost in the comments. And you feel like you're getting avoided. I'm the type of person, I'm calling you out every single time. So for me, it's the loyalty. If we do have a separation or we do get into it, let that be us. Don't let it be a them thing, because they wasn't with us when you met me. So if that's the case, then your loyalty doesn't lie with me. So if anything with me is, I don't want no fakes. I want you to come to me for me. That's it. Get to know me, and
y'all hear them
God, you know that I'm a dope person.
I can step aside if I need to.
Okay. And this kind of go over to you, Foster. Same question I asked October. What type of support do you want to receive? And then what type of support you do not want to receive?
Well, when it comes to support, I agree with, I think Judy Cake said, and I think October said it too. It's not like, oh, you support just me and just you owe your allegiance to me. No, support comes in a lot of different ways. Like I heard, speaking, talking, of course, gifting, but it's the art of this whole artistry of actually being a streamer. Like I think she said, just having that person there and just knowing, and then also too regularity. So sometimes, you have some people that may not give real big, but they extremely regular. What's up, man? All right, what's going on? It's my neighbor. But it's just having that support and loyalty, because it's like it's a two-way street when it comes to regularity. So it's like when people look for Foster on tag, I'm devoting my time to be here to make sure. Like, I don't feel like being up right now, but hey, this is the devotion that I have to the app to make sure that I can contribute something and hope to get something in return. But it's not like, oh, if you don't do it, then I don't mess with you. No, it's just support comes in so many different ways.
Treat her like a lady. Let me
Look
take
at
that point, though. Treat her like a lady. Y'all rich, boy.
I'm telling you.
Y'all is rich. Jesus, y'all rich.
Woo!
Family reunion.
Woo! Okay, we about to get a little bit more juicy. We get a little bit more juicy. Okay. welcome, y'all to Life Happens here with Strawberry Red. It's tag a game. This is what support looks like, y'all. This is what real support, real genuine love. I had no idea. I just be talking my mess sometimes, but these men and women love me. I love y'all. This is real, genuine support right here. Okay, Judy, this kind of get a little bit more deeper. I'm about to cut you a little deep right here with this question, Judy.
Okay.
When it comes to tag, is our boards meant to be even?
When it comes to tag, is our boards meant to be even? I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna go ahead and elaborate on that. I don't think they should be even. I think that if they're even, if you really do the math, we kind of just here paying the man. I know we're on a featured show. I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but we kind of just here putting money into somebody else's pocket. What are we doing? What are we doing? So, I mean, that kind of wraps into, is this a game or not? As October mentioned, the whole casino thing, you go in, you spend some money, you might get it back, you might not get it back. I think that, the word game is kind of looked at in a negative light, but really game is just something that you look to for amusement. We go play our PS5 or whatever because we try to have fun. We try to, enjoy ourselves. We try to escape real life. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, I don't think, no, I don't think that they meant to be even.
Okay, so now I'm about to cut you a little bit more deeper with a deeper question. Since the boards are not meant to be even, in your words, no, it's not supposed to be even. Well, I hear a lot of people say, you're supposed to come on this app and monetize. So you're supposed to be making money. So if it's not meant to be even, when do you make money on this app?
When do you make money on this app? I'm going to say, okay, so I'm going to speak from my own point of view on this one because I came from another app where you were meant to spend more money. I really, got here and landed here and stayed here because this is way, way cheaper. You're going to lose some money. You're going to lose some money on any of these live streaming apps, gifting, any of that, because anything you put an investment into, you have that risk of losing it. So, I can't really give you a definitive answer on how you can monetize this app or how you can make sure that you make money or anything like that, because I personally have lost a lot, okay? But I'm still here. But I'm still here, so something's working out right,
Okay, so you still trying to figure it out. Okay, so I'm going to hit October because he look like he got he got to get out. Okay, so October, same two questions. Are the boards meant to be even? And then this follow-up question is, when do you make money on this app?
HELL to the note. My prime example, and this is life experience. This is why I love being on your show, because it's life experience. I had a lot of people who was not streamers when they first started. So they enjoyed my live. And what they did was they gifted me. So once they finally, it's still happening, became streamers, other people got into their head because they were spending the money on me instead of them. And now it's a confusion, and now they're getting lost in their head that the boys are supposed to be even, but they didn't realize that they wasn't even streaming at the time that they were gifting me. So now that I have made my way up there, they're kind of like brainwashing them for that. So no, that's my main reason for me, that the boys are not supposed to be even. Secondly, everybody bad ain't the same. You can come over, Baldy can come over here and throw you $500K. Your number one can't do that right now. So that's a perfect example. Like, everybody ain't got the same bag. So if you do come over there and throw me $300K, and you expect me to throw you $300K back, and you don't inbox me this before you throw it, I don't know which way to go with you. I don't. So no, I don't feel like the boys are supposed to be even. How can you make money on this app? You find real people who fuck with you. I mean, I'm sorry, you got me in my feelings and stuff. You find people who really mess with you for you. For you. They come in and they see your vibe, your energy, not just your pockets, but they also see your pockets because they know that you can give something back to them, because we're talking about profiting now. So you're not just spending your money on people just because of their looks or just because of their 100 and something milli, their top badge. You give it to them because they're supporting you as well. So I know for a fact that I can come over here and give you this and you can give this back to me. We cash it out and we're making money. So I want them kind of supporters or them kind of people. And then you have the other people that's not. So you know how to manage or gift those people as well. If you know they ain't working or you know they ain't doing this, don't go over there and send them an ice dragon. Don't go over there and send them a cash out if you know that they can't send your jet back. Don't make no sense. Mm-hmm. So, but a lot of tricking goes on this app. So,
right. Right. Welcome, y'all. The Life Happens here with Strawberry Red. It's Tag a Game. So y'all are learning a lot of questions and getting a lot of answers that y'all probably been wanting to know about. And sometimes you're afraid to ask other people in other lives, or sometimes you're just afraid to even talk about it. But that's what we have this platform here to open up those questions. Now, if you have some questions that you want to add into here, feel free. Feel free to add in some questions here in chat. You may can get you some answers here today related to tag. He mentioned a part that sometimes people, they're not even streamers. They're not streamers, but they're gifters. So we have sometimes where they start with a gift, and Judy made the point they're not meant to be even, because if you're just a gifter and you never streamed and then you decide to stream months later, am I supposed to catch up with you on the board? No, you gifted me genuinely. Now this is going to go into Libra Game's question, because I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Gifters. Are gifters meant to be gifted back from streamers? Should they?
If they're not streamers, you mean like just if they're strictly gifters?
Correct.
I'm not really sure that they gift with the intentions of getting it back. I don't think gifters move with the same mindset as streamers. So they genuinely just gave you what they wanted to give you, and they have no intentions of getting it back. So I don't know. That would come down to you. I think if the person started to stream, then yeah, you could come through and support. But I don't know. I've never thought personally if somebody was strictly a gifter to say, all right, well, let me inbox some of it back. I don't know. So it's kind of weird. That's a weird one. I've never had that intention, but I would always say, because I push people in my streams to stream. So it's like if they ever start, I'll be there. So.
Okay.
Sleep.
Well, I can say
I like
Slick like there. He said he liked gifts. This is a great question for him, and I'm glad he's here in the stream today. Slick is just a gifter. He is not a streamer, and he gave me my first diamond, and he's been with me since I hit the live button December 16th, and me coming up on my 1 year anniversary. He is a gifter, but I feel like even though he's gifting me genuinely, that he doesn't have to spend his money. So I will inbox him gifts. And that's just me showing my appreciation of thank you, because you didn't have to go through that. But I honestly, like he said, gifters like gifts too. They like to feel appreciated. How else can we make them feel appreciated in our lives if we can't go back and put the smile on their face? So sometimes just send them a gift in the inbox to me can make them happy as well. Makes them know that you're appreciated.
I try to force them to stream for 2 minutes. Just stream for 2 minutes. Get on for 2 minutes.
No,
and then the second they get on, they be all uncomfortable. I just start dropping gifts. Here you go.
No,
you'll see it. You'll see the reaction on their face.
But no, like Slick never ever got in the date box. Never got in the box. He just strictly stays in chat. He likes to stay low key. And there's people like him that will never hit the live button. Never. They would never get in your inbox. They would never go in your date box or your regular box. He's one of those people. So in order to keep that appreciation, I would give him, and I would even just tell him messages, I appreciate your support today. You didn't have to do it. So I feel like gifters, they deserve it as well. And I'm going to bring it over here to Foster. And I'm going to have a different question. If everyone say they want consistency, right? Everyone said they want people to be consistent. Why do you think people switch up on the person?
Well, this is a real deep question. See, people don't understand that it takes a lot to stream. It takes energy, it takes time, it takes utilities, it takes money, it takes a lot of different things. And I think that people think that, tag is just, this shit is, excuse my language, this is not like Chuck E. Cheese. Like, it's not like, hey man, just put the coin in there, you might win. No, this is more like Las Vegas, where you might win, but then again, you might not. But you have to go into the streaming world with an open mind, because just because you didn't win, or just because you didn't get as many gifts, how many times, like, I might have streamed and I'm like, damn, I didn't make that many gifts, but I planted a lot of seeds. So it's like understanding that a loss is not really a loss, which means that if you didn't get whatever the diamond amount or whatever your quota was, that's not no room for you to fall back. That's just more room to go harder. When I don't get what I want out of my stream, then I reevaluate myself and I say, you know what, I'm gonna come back with something different. Or I'm gonna come back with this. But I think that sometimes when people, they fall into depression and they fall into like, I'm not seeing it like over here, but you can't compare your stream to somebody else's stream because Walmart don't talk about what Target is doing and Target don't talk about what Dollar General is doing. So it's just they stay in their own lane.
Okay, staying in your own lane. Welcome here to Life Happens here with Strawberry Red. We see y'all. The topic is tag again. We done had a couple of slip ups, even I did in the beginning. Okay, we gotta make sure we can keep a lid on it today because it gets a little touchy up in here. So you may be feeling this today. Okay. But we're gonna keep it clean. We're gonna keep it clean for the next 30 minutes. Make sure y'all tap and hit everyone here with the fave. We appreciate y'all love and support today with all the gifts. This is what support looks like. We're all coming together. I appreciate you. If you are hitting the fave on us, we will definitely go back and look at our faves and hit the fave back on you because I see a lot of new faves. Thank y'all so much. And I want to bring it over here to Judy. Same question that I gave Foster. If people say they want consistency, why do you think people are switching up on those people that are consistent or the person being consistent with them? Why do you think they switch up on a person?
Why would you switch up on someone that's consistent? I truly don't know because that's really what I look for. I hear everybody on the gifts. Yeah, the gifts is a big part of this app, okay. But I really value the consistent people over the people who want to never come to my stream or the people who want to pop in once a month or things like that. I'm going to value you more, even if you don't even sit up and gift me, but you come every day. You come every other day. I see you stream. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to throw you something because I want to show you how much I value that. Consistency overall should be the most valued thing because everybody on this app knows about getting on live and not having nobody there or having people come in and not say nothing or having all of that go on. So consistency overall, it should be valued the most.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely agree. Now I have another follow-up question, kind of like a little scenario. So, and I don't know if you ever seen this before, but I'm gonna throw this out here. Okay, when it comes to consistency, right? You may have someone that's constantly supporting you, and then boom, a new streamer comes on, and that new streamer starts to pop. And your main supporter that was just like really supporting you was really consistent decides, hey, I'm gonna go dip over here in the strawberry garden, for an example. And they are showing more love and over here because now they like it over here, but now they drop off from supporting you and you're like, I ain't did nothing, why you leave? You know what I'm saying? So how would that make you feel when it comes to consistency, that some people was consistent with you, but then they just decide to wander off with new streamers and not stay with you and still support the new streamer and you at the same time? How would that make you feel?
So here's something I want to yell from the rooftops because people don't understand this. Y'all don't own these people, okay? They can go wherever they want. They can go over here. They can go, that's their money they worked hard for. They can do whatever they want, okay? All right, we don't own these people. And if you see that somebody's dropping off on being consistent with you and they're going off to somebody else, reevaluate yourself. Maybe it's time to change your content up. Maybe it's time to introduce a new game. Maybe it's time to do something a little different because, content gets stale. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and think that people are just cool with sitting there. This is what we're content creators. We're supposed to be on here. We're supposed to be, livening up people's days to kind of, making them want to stay here. You're not going to watch a TV show that ain't got nothing going on. Reevaluate yourself. It's not them. It's you. I promise.
There we go. Reevaluate yourself. You do not own nobody. Everybody's free to do what they want to do. Okay, well, I'm going to switch it up because it brings me into my next follow-up question. Content. I was watching a verse and it was a guy that basically said, I don't work, I don't do anything, I give y'all my energy. So, knowing that you give me my energy, everything that you give me, I'm cashing out, I'm not giving back. Okay, so, Libra Gang. How do you feel that some people feel like their content is their way of them getting paid on tag and not giving back into the app? They just take and constantly take and take and take. How do that make you feel about someone that has that mindset?
I don't feel any way about it. Technically, as a content creator, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to make great content, and you're supposed to basically, if people enjoy it, they gift you. You're supposed to keep it if your content is good. I'm like, the whole concept of giving back was the one thing I kind of didn't understand when I got here, because it just basically like, I've never given a homeless man $5 and say, yo, now let me get $2 of that back, please. I'm just saying, like, with those intentions, I've never given with that mindset. So honestly, if the content is good and you support it, you're supporting because you're enjoying yourself. And I don't see any of the top 10 or 20 streamers on this planet just saying, hey, let me just give back 20% of what I've made. If the content is good, it's good.
Okay. So now I'm going to cut you a little deeper. Okay, we're going to get a little deeper with your answer. Okay, so you don't think any type of way, you think their content is this. Okay, so now we done heard people call people robbers. So do you not think he's robbing people by him never going back and support or even give anything back?
No. If you don't like it, don't go back.
Okay, so when do it come a point when somebody is being robbed? Can you be robbed on tag?
I think you can if y'all are like agree to something and then somebody like backs out or something. Like, I guess in those type of situations, yes, you can be robbed. Yes.
Okay.
That's why I was going with it.
Okay.
Yeah, like if y'all had an actual agreement and this y'all and one person did their part and the other person didn't, yeah, you definitely got robbed. Yes.
Okay.
No way around it.
Okay, so with an agreement. Okay, I'm gonna pass it over to October. You have the energy. You know, you say it all the time, I am the energy. Okay. Do you believe that you should be gifted based off of your energy and your content?
No, I don't, because I don't care about the gifts. I more care about people sitting in and getting to know me. Like, I really do not. I didn't come on this app to make the money. I came on here to spread love, happiness, to make people laugh. I am a goofball. I feel like my job should have been a comedian. I should have been out here spreading more laughs. So I come on here to actually make people laugh. This is what I do. So it's like when you come in, they know me. They know me. You come in, you fly a jet. I got a suitcase. I got the hat on. I'm going outside. We're going to the beach. I got whistles. I got a lot going on in my life that I feed you. But I will say this. I'm not a 7-day subscription for stars as well. Meaning you can get your 7 days free, but at some point in time, I'm giving you this. So if I do see you somewhere else who ain't giving you this, and you doing all of this, feel some type of way. Because I'm giving you a lot. So you're coming in here with the broke energy and you have energy. If you just don't have the energy at all, I would accept that. But it's like, you got this 7 days, it's up, and I need you to subscribe to stars. You can't watch Power Force no more.
Okay. He said you need to subscribe to the subscription and you need to come off of something. Whether it's watching the free videos, whether it's swiping a little bit, you need to give back a little bit for the energy. So same question for you. You said, no, you're not getting robbed. You agree with Libra Gang. Are there any other cases and point in time that you can be robbed on tag outside of a mutual agreement?
Well, other than these fake profiles going around and people accidentally dropping gifts in their inboxes and stuff like that, I honestly don't feel like you can get robbed. I honestly don't. Because if you do not have an agreement with something, I'm not going to come in. You have great energy. You have big energy. I know that you can throw a gold. I'm not going to come in your live and throw you a goldie just because I know you can throw me one back. I'm not going to do that. Which when we don't have that agreement, it's just not it. So no, I don't really personally feel like you can get robbed other than those two things right there. You have a contract with somebody, they run off with it, or you did some goofball stuff on the fake profile. That's it.
Okay, so now I'm going to cut you a little bit deeper. Okay, still relating to this question. Okay, so you're saying you don't think there's any way that you get robbed. What about if you went and showed this person mad love, gave them mad love, you're up on them, and they came back and of course they gifted you, but then they called their card back and they put you in a negative. So you have gave them everything. Now you're negative, everything that they gave you. Is that still being robbed?
I'm going to say this. I'm going to bring it back to the topic of the thing. It's a game. It's a game. I don't know nobody ever to be undefeated. So when it's a game, like it's a loss you have to take. Now, you get rid of that person. You just move forward. You get rid of that person. You block that person. You let your supporters know. But let me tell you one thing, because this is my time. Don't put it as a profile pic that you in the negatives. Don't come in and like, I can't stand. Let me get the feeling that you negative. By the side, let me ask you what's wrong. Well, somebody put me in the negatives. I might want to help you out. But you on your IG, you got it as a profile pic, it's the caption. We gonna block that person. Sometimes I might get myself out, because it was my mess up. Either way. Oh, I ain't the one that did that, etc. You still want to be on the app, right? You still want to move. You still want to be with so you just gotta have a certain blueprint to go about it. But no, it's not gonna hurt me.
Okay, it's not gonna hurt them. Okay. Welcome, y'all here to Life Happens with Strawberry Red. It's tag a game. Some of y'all saying it is, some of y'all saying it ain't.
That part,
Slick said it was big robbery. If you go negative and someone called their car back and you went and showed them mad love, I kind of agree there. I think you're being robbed at that point in time because you showed them all the love back and they got half of their money back.
They robbing themselves.
More, and now they call the car back on you. Now you still got to make up for what you're in the negative for. Okay, Foster, I am switching the question.
Since we do have people here to learn, I'm sorry. That is not always true. You have the evidence and the recordings of the stuff that they dropped you. You have to have all of it. If you have the recordings and the proof of the gifts that they dropped you, you can email tag and they will reimburse. They will not put you in the negative. So whatever that is that they get you, they will save you. You just have to have the evidence. So if she gave you a golden dragon and you got the video of her giving you a golden dragon and you 300K in the negative, they get you out.
All right. Make sure you keep your proof of your streaming. Okay, Foster. Next question is for you, okay? I'm going to get a little deep with you, okay? When it comes to gifting, okay, I may go feel like I want to love on Judy today, and I may want to go get her golden dragon, go next give Libra Gang a golden dragon. Then I just may want to go give October a spicy, and then I may want to come give you, let's say, an EBT. Do you think that gifting should be equal? Do you think everyone's entitled to the same type of gifts and energy and level?
In the beginning of my course of being a streamer, I did. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that. I was like, damn, how you gonna go over here and go talk to a dude that you just met in my stream? You wouldn't even know him if it weren't for me. But I had to realize something. See, tag I don't want to say it's a business, but tag is a form of leverage and a form of insignificant income for me. So I look at it like this. I treat it like a customer and an owner in a business. I say, well, hey, if my customer goes, hey, over here and he spent, I feel good. You know why? And I had to look at this differently. Let me tell you why I feel good. That's letting me know he still got money. So, I mean, if long as we keep the friendship going and don't fall out and don't make it toxic, then lo and behold, that person may come back to me. And another thing too, we got to understand is that just because a person gives you something that day, don't mean that they won't come back maybe later on or later that week and give it back to you. You just have to, like, this has taught me so much humility. Like tag, I've had to really humble down and just realize that, hey man, if a person is coming in my stream and yeah, I might have seen them go over here and go over there, but they had enough sense to still come to me and give me an EBT, then it's something saying that they still do rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Because love doesn't have a quantity. So I mean, it's like a drop of love is still the same amount of a flood of love because it's love. It doesn't have a leverage. But I do feel that I do want to say this, and I'm gonna be quiet. I do feel that if it's happening like regularly, then I mean it might just be like somebody said, content. It might just be, or it could be a conversation that you might need to have with that person, like, hey, like, what's going on? I mean, what do you like for me to do, or what would you like for me? I've asked my viewers so many times, what do y'all want to see Foster do? And then I write it down so that, I can home in on what they like to see. Instead of getting mad and like, oh man, why you just give me that? I don't do that no more because that ain't where it's at.
Okay. She said it's not hard to get jealous of other streams, and I'm gonna ask you why. Why would you be jealous of someone else? My saying is, what's for me is for me. What's for her is for her. What's for him is for him. And so I'm gonna bring it over to Judy. I'm gonna ask you the same question because I know you're a huge supporter, and I know from me knowing you over the last couple of months, and I've met you through my number one. That's how we connected. That you're a real genuine woman. And no matter how much genuine you are and the positivity that you give out, there's still some people that still likes to be negative. Have you ever had someone tell you, hey, you didn't come gift me today, but I see you gifting such and such? Or hey, I came and gave you 50K. Where my 50K back? You need to come drop on me. How did that make you feel that your supporter did that to you? With you being a genuine person or gift, or have that even happened to you? I don't know.
As far as this is why I'm glad World Star is over. As far as yeah, I've seen you in another stream doing this and this and that. What you doing? Whatever. I don't like that. I don't like that. Y'all take notes if you try to get on my business. I don't like that. As we mentioned before, there's different levels of gifting, and they don't need to be equal. If I gift this person a dragon, I don't need to give you a dragon as well, because what am I giving 7,000 people dragons? No, I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna definitely say I did not like that. Most likely they got blocked, but more than often I'll have a conversation. It won't be on live or anything like that. Y'all take y'all conversations to the inbox if y'all not, but more than likely you getting blocked because I see that you wasn't there for the genuine energy that I'm here for, in that instance.
Okay, instantly blocked. Y'all, we definitely will be having part 2 next week as I have a lot of questions related to tag. So if you're really loving this topic and you want to chime in on the topic, sign up for next week's show and come get your voice heard. Also, we have the after show in 6 minutes. So I'm going to piggyback off of what Judy said, and this is going to go to Libra game, then it's going to go to October. Judy said there are levels to when it comes to gifting. How do you determine the level and type of support you're going to give if it's not meant to be equal? So, for an example, how do you determine that you want to just turn up on, and I'm going to make this up, Coco Melon versus not wanting to turn up on Sakari? How do you determine what type of level of support you're going to give someone? What's your determination?
How much they mess with me? I'm definitely not going to do it to somebody I don't know. So it really comes down to how much I get along with them. Like you're not gonna mesh with everybody equally. That's just not how it works. So some people you might like more than others. Some people you just get along with more than others. Some people y'all just feel like damn near like y'all related. Like it just happens differently. So I would think it just depends on who I get along with more, who happens to be there at the time. Because you can't judge me just by my levels and stuff. Because maybe you wasn't online. Maybe I just did this when you weren't here and I was looking for you. Like it's not really like it's not my fault. Things happen. But no, it goes by who I mess with more.
Okay. So I have a follow-up question. I'm gonna cut you a little deeper because you said you can't mess with me for my levels. Have you ever been gifted or supported because someone saw you had a certain level or VIP status?
I keep my badge off for that. I don't turn my VIP badge on at all because of it. I never have it on.
But
just
why?
Because I don't want to be judged that way. Like
why? You have it, you paid for it, you swiped it, why you ashamed to show it?
Because I don't want to be judged because of it. I don't want to be judged by it. I'm okay. I use the VIP to sneak into streams. I don't use it. I don't use it to show it off and say, "Hey, I spent this much money this month." It's not a badge of honor for me. It's like just something that I just do. It's like just part of the app for me. It's like nothing to show off. It's okay to me. It's nothing to show off. It's just
Okay.
I use it for traveling purposes.
Okay. You use it for travel purpose. October, I'm gonna bring this question over to you. How do you determine this type of level of support that you're giving if all support is not being Equal. What is your determination factor when supporting people?
It's easy. I have diamondships and I have friendships. But it's actually equal to me. Yeah, I really have diamondships with some people, then I have actual friendships. Um, I was very passionate on it, so I wait to the after show to get on it, but that's my answer. That's how I deal with it.
Okay, same question that Libra Gang have. Have you ever been judged based off of your level and your VIP? Have people just gifted you and supported you just based off of that and just didn't even take the time to get to know you? And how did that make you feel?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Happens all the time. Still happens to this day. But I have a couple of rules. One rule is if you've never been to my stream, I won't be to yours. It's in my bio. Another one is if you come in, you have to come in my stream like 3 times. For me to actually, like, if you come in my stream and you give me something heavy and you don't come back, like you don't come back at all, you won't see me. Because it was just like, you know, it was a big deal. But if you 3 days, you can come in there 3 times and not give me anything. But the fact that you came in there 3 times, and I've called it out, I've said you've been in my live 3 times, you might become a bouncer. So I noticed everything in my life is just a consistency. That's all it is for me.
Okay. And Foster, go ahead and chime in. We got less than 2 minutes, so you can wrap it up with 30 seconds to a minute.
All right, 30 seconds to a minute. Here we go. So everybody knows Foster. Like they call me pastor on here, y'all, because I preach and I always teach. And one thing I always tell people: learn the app. Learn this app. Like, we can go on Facebook and we know everything about it. We can go on Twitter and find porn. And I mean, I'm keeping it clean, but what I'm saying, I'm making a point. Like, people can go and do anything they want to do on any other app, but they won't delve into this. So what I do is I look at my board. And Tag does the math for me. It's like, I ain't the brightest candle in the room, but I'm definitely not dim. But they do the math for me. So I look at my board. I say, okay, this person, that person, that person. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's a leverage. I mean, this is a whole full equilibrium, which means that everybody that's on that board, I mean, hey, the numbers are not hard to figure out. So it's like, I see number 1, I see number 2, I see number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why would I go and give number 100, 1,000, whatever, when I'm like, okay, that go number 1. Oh, that's number 8. Let me go over here. Even if you're not number 3, if you're number 8, I'm gonna come to you before I go to number 75. So, you know, it's just learning, because the number's gonna tell you, that number gonna prove just who you are. But I know we only got a small amount of time, but learn the app, y'all, and learn how to look at your leaderboard so that you can see. If you don't know who loving you the most, go to your leaderboard screen. Go to your leaderboard and you'll see.
We just had so many slip ups today.
I know, I'm so sorry.
But
I apologize,
thank y'all for coming in to Life Happens here with Strawberry Red. It's Tag a Game. Well, we're not done. We're not done. I have lots of questions. So as you can see, I'm glad y'all enjoying it. I'm glad y'all learned something and took something away from today, because I see y'all comments there. We got more to come next week. So if you're here today, make sure you tap in next week, because we're going to continue the same topic. And there's even more questions that get deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay, so come back next week. And let me introduce y'all to the lovely panel here. And I have Miss Judy Cakes. If you can tell them a little bit about yourself when you stream and what you got going on.
Hi, I am Exclusive One Judy Cakes. I usually stream around nighttime, afternoon, something like that. Schedule switched up a little bit because of work. I can tell you that my streams are all about positivity. You're going to come there, you're going to catch a vibe. If you had a bad day, I'm gonna do my best to turn that around. And the only thing I got going on, I'll say, you know, if you support me, make sure you make your way to the rundown on Friday.
I'm one.
All right. Thank you, Judy. And you got a party too. Tim Millie party?
Yeah, party Friday as well at 9 p.m. Eastern Friday.
Okay, Big Tim Millie. Y'all gonna see her.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, wow.
All right. Thank you, Judy. Okay, Libra Gang, tell them a little bit about yourself, when they can find you streaming.
You can find me streaming weekdays, probably around like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I just be on there just vibing
8, 9
really.
o'clock, what? Evening, AM?
Eastern, evening, Eastern,
Okay.
Eastern time. You'll find me, Reese. You'll find me on there. Either I'm gonna be on there just relaxing, partying, or therapy sessions. Just pick your poison. Just come in and vibe.
All
Right,
right.
literally.
Thank you, Libra Gang, and I
Have
appreciate
a
you,
good
Libra
one, y'all.
Gang.
You too, bro.
he was off
Hey,
today. He said,
hold on.
Strawberry,
Let me hit
I'm
him with the
available
fade.
today. I was like, yes, let's do it.
Right.
So I appreciate you. October, tell me a little bit about yourself, what you got going on, when they can catch you streaming. And you can drop Libra Gang.
My name is Mr. October. I don't even know when I stream now. I got a whole new schedule. I work 6 days a week, so you can catch me randomly at nighttime, anytime. My lives, I usually used to say something about them, but I actually just tell people to come find out now. I hope appreciate you for having me. I can't wait for December 16th.
All right, thank you. Foster, tell me a little about yourself, when you can catch your stream, what you got going on.
Well, I don't have a schedule, and let me tell y'all. I mean, they like what? Huh? What? Let me tell you, I don't have a schedule for a reason because I like the sporadically. So I like to sometimes get my regulars who know my lifestyle, but then I also like my weirdness. Meaning, and I'm not calling nobody weird, but I'm saying like I don't have a real schedule right now. I just actually got another little job I picked up, so I'm like, you might catch me in the mornings, you might catch me in the afternoon. Um, I don't do too many nights, but my stream is just about having fun, laughing. Um, I do a little bit of everything. You might see some video games. It's just a lot of stuff, but that's pretty much me. I mean, that's me in a nutshell. I don't have a set, but you can come if you see Foster live. Y'all can always come in and just chime in whatever I got going on.
All
It's
right.
open to everybody.
All right, thank you, Foster. And
Thank
I
you.
am your host, Strawberry Red. Make sure y'all tap in every Thursday at 8 a.m. here, Eastern Time Zone. Every week you get something different. So we talk about a new topic. Sometimes the topic is so good that we have to have a part 2, a part 3, and a part 4. So next week we will be having a part 2 is Tag a Game. If you're looking to learn about tag and also learn different stuff, next week you want to come back and you want to tune in. We always have the after show. Couple of things I have going on. If y'all missed last weekend, okay, which was the robe and lingerie, make sure y'all follow the IG because it's one of the dopest auctions that has been hosted, okay? Go catch the recaps on the IG. If you missed the shows and want to see some previous shows, make sure you hit my bio and follow the YouTube channel as all the shows are uploaded. And you want to see the beginning of this show, it will be uploaded later on tonight so you can catch the rerun of this show tomorrow on my YouTube channel, okay? What I have coming up? Well, games, okay, coming near you. So next Saturday, I have 3 new games that I am bringing to tag, okay? So make sure you save your coins because next week you can spend a little and you can come out big with a big bag, okay? For all 3 games, you spend a little, you win with a big bag. You're like, how you do that, Strawberry? So if you're looking to get your bag up, next Saturday night at 7 p.m., we will be having 3 new games that I'm bringing to the app to go from small bag to large bag. So you'll be leaving the garden with a big bag. So make sure y'all tap in, save your coins because there are entries for each game, but the entries are all small entry fees. I will explain the games and the rules the day of the game. So make sure you get ready to come in next Saturday and come get y'all bags up, okay? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make this announcement because it's coming near to you. If you are a Strawberry supporter, okay, mark this date. December 16th. That is my 1-year anniversary. That's when I came on the app. December 16th, 2022 was my first day here on Tag. So I will be celebrating my 1-year anniversary. If you thought this past weekend was the dopest auction, it is going to hit different on my 1 year. Y'all know I got a lot of things up my sleeve. So I am going ahead and start planning it now, okay? I am also hosting an auction on my 1-year anniversary. I'm only accepting 10 ladies. So this is a ladies edition, okay? It's Naughty or Nice with Strawberry. That's the first game that I came up with on Tag that got my stream popping. So it's Naughty or Nice with Strawberry Red Christmas edition 1-year anniversary. I will be auctioning myself off. So whoever buys me wins me for my number 1 wins me for my anniversary, I have a special prize for you. So you got time to start saving up. Okay. My top 3 shooters for my anniversary will be getting acknowledged as well. And I will also have something in addition to my number 2 and my number 3 of my auction. So it is going down my 1-year anniversary. If you're looking to get into my auction, serious ladies only, you must be creative. You must give a performance. You cannot be shy, okay? And you got to follow all the rules, as it's going to be lit if you just saw this past auction. If you didn't, go to the IG and catch the recap, okay? So it's going down December 16th. Next week, come get your bags up, okay? And that is it for my special announcements. Now we have the after show, because I know some of y'all said